Hey guys, so this is going to be the Get to Know Me tag, and I found this tag on my friend Teena's page, and she is also new to the TTC community. Um, I'll put her link to her channel in my down bar. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, you definitely should be. She's really awesome. And I have 21 questions here to answer, so I'm going to get started. Question 1 is, are you named after anyone? I am named after my grandmother on my mom's side. Her name is Rosalie, and that is my middle name. My biological father actually gave that name to me while my mom was recovering from an emergency C-section the day I was born. When was the last time you cried? Last time I cried was probably a week ago. I woke up, turned on the TV, and instead of normally the news usually pops up, it was Marley and Me was on TV. My husband must have been watching a movie before he went to bed. It was on a movie channel. So, and if any of you have seen that movie, it is such a tearjerker. It's such an emotional movie, and I turned it on right when they were putting Marley down, and I was just bawling my eyes out. Number 3, do you have any kids? We all know the answer to that question, and that is no, not yet. We are going to be trying on that very soon. Number 4, if you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? I would have to say that I would be a friend of myself. I think that I would be a good friend, or I am a good friend. And I think that I would want a person like myself as a friend, only because, you know, I tend to give everybody my honest opinion, and I try and be there, you know, for all of my friends, and I think I'm a good person. So I think that, yeah, I would want somebody like myself as a friend. Question 5. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Oh, yes. In my normal day-to-day life, it's probably my main thing. Sometimes I do it and I don't even realize I'm doing it. My husband and I are constantly, you know, joking around with each other and saying silly things, and yeah, definitely use a lot of sarcasm. Would you ever go bungee jumping? Heck no. I just think that's totally crazy to jump off a bridge or to jump off of anything and hang by a rope like that would just be absolutely, I would freak out. The only way anyone would ever get me to do that is if they pushed me off or it was like a life or death situation. I would never just do it, you know, I would never choose to do it. What is your favorite cereal? That varies. My favorite cereal right now is Special K Chocolatey Delight. Oh, it's so good. And it kind of gives you that chocolate fix all in the same bowl. It's so yummy and so crunchy. But if I had to choose a super, you know, sugary cereal that, you know, isn't so great for me, I would definitely choose, like Captain Crunch Berries, or Lucky Charms is really, really good. I love a lot of, you know, kiddie cereals. That's also some of my favorites, but I'm not eating those anymore. What is the first thing you notice about people? I noticed their eyes. And I noticed that was the first thing I noticed about my husband. That was the first thing that made me fall in love with him, was his eyes. And I just think that eyes are the window to somebody's soul. You know, when they have those eyes, you just want to get to know them. Let's see. What color are your eyes? My eyes are brown. See? Brown eyes. Excuse my zit I have in the middle of my forehead here. Yep. Brown, chocolate brown, dark brown eyes. Nothing else to them. No hint of green, no hint of nothing. Just brown. And scary movie or happy endings? I love both. I'm a huge horror movie fan. I watched, you know, I have, gosh, probably every horror movie ever made since that I can remember. I've seen all the Saw movies. And then I also love happy endings. I love love stories. I love romantic comedies. I think that, you know, it's super fun to watch when you get to see two people fall in love, and, you know, or, you know, something really great happening to them, and you just kind of, it's almost like you're watching somebody else's life, and that's the way you feel about, you know, somebody else. You just really are so happy for them. I just love it. I love that feeling. Favorite smells. I must say that my most favorite smell is the smell of a clean man. A man that, or especially my husband, right out of the shower, cologne, all dressed up. Oh, that is like such a good smell. But if you're talking about food smells, I would definitely have to say when somebody's cooking with garlic or onion or something like that, it kind of just radiates that smell where it's just like you just have to eat it. You're so hungry. It makes you so hungry. Question 12, summer or winter? I would say neither. I actually like spring and fall. Spring being because it's just starting to get hot. It's not so hot to where you can't, you know, go outside and it's just miserable. And then fall because you have those light summer nights and it's just the perfect temperature outside. The leaves are, you know, falling and changing colors, and those are my two favorite seasons. Computer or television? Both. Sometimes I do both at the same time. I multitask a lot. I have tons of TV shows that I watch, and if it wasn't for my DVR, I'd probably not get to watch a lot of the shows that I love. And computer, I'm constantly on my laptop, you know, YouTubing it up, and you know, on my Facebook and everything. And if you guys want to be friends with me on Facebook, I'll put my link to my Facebook in the down bar as well. What is the furthest you've ever been from home? I would have to say when we went to Hawaii was the furthest, definitely. I've been to Hawaii twice, most recently for our honeymoon, and that's a 5.5-hour flight. I'm not sure how many miles away that is, but that was definitely the furthest I've ever been from home. Do you have any special talents? Not really. I mean, I think I would consider my talent as a massage therapist a special talent, because you don't, you know, I mean, I don't mean to sound conceited or anything like that, but I think that being a massage therapist was what I was meant to do, and I'm really good at it. I have a lot of, you know, repeat clients and people that really love my work, so I definitely would say that would be my one special talent. Where were you born? I was born in Washington State. Only lived there for about 6 months of my life before my biological father and my mother, you know, divorced, and my mom moved back to California to be with her, around her family. So California is my home, but I was not born here. I was born in Washington. What are your hobbies? Oh, I have lots of hobbies. This is one of them, YouTubing it up. And I also love to do a lot of outside things. I love going, you know, gardening, and I love going camping, and I love, you know, just doing stuff outdoors. I like to do some crafty things. I'm not too good at them, but it's definitely fun for me to do when I get a chance. You know, I like to, you know, put things together and build things and cut things from wood and just do a whole bunch of fun stuff. Do you have any pets? Yes. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you've probably seen pictures, but I have 4 cats, one of which is an outdoor cat that I kind of adopted. He doesn't come in and everything, but I consider him mine because, you know, I feed him and he's been around for a long time. His name's Shadow. And then I have 3 outdoor cats, 2 sisters, Paisley and Tuxie, which are our most recent animals that we got. We got them probably August of last year. I think, yeah, it was right a little bit before we got married, so it was about August of last year. And then I have Lucky, who's my male cat, and was our first cat we ever had when we lived in our apartment in Napa 5 years ago or something. So yeah, he's the big boy of the house. He's the master. And then I have my dog, Lola, which you've seen in my other videos. She is half pit bull and half Labrador. And then I also have an iguana, who I'll have to put a picture of him up on my Facebook. I don't think I have. But his name's Jack. And so yeah, I have lots of pets. My house is a busy, busy place. Favorite movie? Oh, this is hard because I have like 4 of my all-time favorite movies. Growing up, my mom, let us watch Pretty Woman and Dirty Dancing and Grease and Ghost. Are my, I used to watch those growing up all the time. I love those movies. They are just classics. I could watch them to this day, all the time. And number 20, do you have any siblings? I do. I have one younger sister, and she just turned 23. She'll be 24 in September, and we actually got married on her birthday, September 11th, which I asked her prior to doing it, obviously, and she said no problem. She would gladly share her birthday with me. Let's see. And then I was going to tell you, I have a half-brother that I found out about, gosh, probably 6 or 7, no, maybe 10 years ago. I've never met him. I don't know where he is. I think I'm not, honestly not even sure on his name. It's not something I've ever kind of inquired on, but I think, I would like to meet him someday. What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I already am grown up, and I already have a career, but when I was younger, when somebody asked me that question, I wanted to be a pediatrician. I wanted to work with babies and kids, and I also wanted to, deliver babies, but I never got the chance. I kind of fell into this career that I am in now as a massage therapist, so yeah, that is what I wanted to be when I was younger. But I am, happy with what I have, what I'm doing now. It's my passion. It's something that I knew from a young age that I wanted to do. Maybe not young, but I was about 13 when I decided that, this is something I wanted to pursue. I used to, massage my mom because she has a lot of back problems, and, she worked full time, so I used to, massage her feet and massage her shoulders and stuff like that. And as I got older, I got more curious as to, what it would take to do this. I kind of just really fell in love with it. And I have really big hands, and I have a bigger build, so I think that my body is definitely meant to do this. And that is the last question. Well, I tag all of you out there who haven't done this yet to do it. And I hope you all liked the video, and I will be talking to you all soon. Bye.